What is going on, Thumbthumbs? This is Swamperts here, bringing you guys another PGL post-com video. This week, it was week 8. We went up against the Brisbane Scythers and Coach D. Willie. He was out on a holiday for quite some time, if I'm not mistaken, so this battle did happen more so recent than not. But this was all in all probably one of the best battles I had throughout the whole entire PGL season, and you'll see why just in a minute. But you know, life happens. We had fun this battle, but I mentioned prior that I did rage a little bit. During this game, but we'll get to that in just a second. But we do see his team. He's got the Clefable. He has a powerful team. First of all, he has Clefable paired up with Thunderous Incarnate, Gengar, Seismitoad, Klefki, and Masquerain. Wow, what a powerful team, especially that Gengar and Clefable combo. Like, seriously, nothing lived. It's the Shadow. He's got the main Pokemon and he's got the Shadow. It's unbelievably powerful. But here we have some offensive threats with Lycanroc, Gardevoir, Emboar, Kommo-o, and I did bring a very, very defensive Swampert to go ahead and take care of some things, as well as the Vileplume is more so specially defensive, if I'm not mistaken. So it's definitely specially defensive to go ahead and take on the Klefki with like things hidden power ground and stuff like that. So I was very, very happy with this team. It was more so gimmicky, more so than anything else, especially with the Lycanroc, which I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm not going to spoil anything. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, this was pretty much like a play-by-play of what I wanted in a match, except for a few things. But no, he's gonna go ahead and he actually I'm gonna go ahead and lead my Lycanroc because I am honestly predicting a Clefable lead 1000%. And baby, I have transcended and we got the lead right. And my Lycanroc here, you guys, is holding the Steelium Z with the Iron Tail. We won't be able to knock it out. It's a very, very low roll for us to knock it out. But baby, you know what? I said, you know what? We're going to go for it. This Clefable is going to stay in no matter what. We're going to corkscrew crash this thing. And oh, it felt so good to have the prep actually plan out. You can prep for anything and everything you want with Mons, and sometimes things might swap out, things might not, but to have the prep actually go forward, it felt good. He's gonna go for the Calm Mind, and I'm like, we're good. Stone Edge can come up next turn, and we knock this thing out, baby, and Clefable won't be able to do a single damn thing. It's going to go ahead and get those leftovers, which is perfectly fine. Calm Mind, Clef is what I planned for. Let's get the Stone Edge off, baby. And we miss. I could not believe we missed the Stone Edge. And I looked at myself and I swear, if we had just gone for like the Iron Tail, regardless of its accuracy, we would have landed it. But we would have landed it, baby. But it all that just went down the drain right away, and I felt so bad. It sucked because here I'm gonna be like, okay, let's go for that Iron Tail. And you know what? We land it. So that's how I knew I would have landed the other one if we would have gone for it instead of Stone Edge. Oh man, I was so mad, But Seismitoad comes in, of course. I do not want anything to do with this thing, so he's gonna go ahead and set up his own Stealth Rocks here, or his Stealth Rocks against me as Vileplume comes in. Perfectly fine. I'm definitely predicting that Klefki to come in here. So I believe I went for the hidden power ground, and he actually goes ahead and goes into that Klefki. So I believe I made the right read here. No, I go ahead and double back out. Let's see. I double back out right out into Armstrong. Ah, yes, now I remember why, because this Armstrong was this was a specially offensive Mega Swampert. That's why I brought it. It was defensive with special attacking moves with like Earth Power, Ice Beam, and stuff like that. So he's going to go ahead and go for the Reflect. That's right, baby. That's what happened. He's thinking, oh, Mega Swampert won't be able to break through this. Ha! Psych, my dude. I got the Earth Power. We are specially offensive here. Look at the damage on that thing. We almost knock it out, and I have never felt better about the set really working out and really playing to the field. So he's going to go ahead and withdraw that Klefki. He definitely needs that around for later. He's going to go out into the Masquerain. I have nothing to lose. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. Just in case, because the Ice Beam picks up the kill, and if he wants to swap out, then we're perfectly fine. And baby, wouldn't you know it, the Stone Edge luck was gone there, but we got the Freeze instead. I will gladly trade that any single day. I was making the right calls. You guys see, I was making the right calls. He tries to break through. I'm going to go ahead and get off the Ice Beam. Webs stay off his field. Any Quiver Dancing shenanigans are gone. Masquerain is gone, and I felt so good that this Swampert set started to pan out. He's going to go right out into the Thunderous, so I'm not going to risk anything here. I don't believe I did. Did I? Yes, I did. I'm like, well, if he wants to go for the Grass Knot, he can. If he wants to predict the switch and maybe Volt Switch or even try and get up a nasty plot, he can. So I tried to risk it there. I tried to push the boundaries. And, no, we got Grass Knotted in, Mega Swampert was gone. That's all my bad, but, you know, I wanted to play a little bit risky. But Sugar Plum comes in, Sugar Plum gets the Volt Absorb, and I believe this was a Choice Scarf, Gardevoir, if I'm not mistaken. So we had a lot of power behind it. He's going to go ahead and go right out into Clefable. God, I hate this thing. We're going to go for the Moonblast because it's our hardest hitting move against everything on his team. We do see how much damage that does do on the Clefable, which felt really, really nice. Without the leftovers, we would have been able to two-shot it guaranteed. Now I believe it was a roll. So I said, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. I'm going to go for another Moonblast. And we're just gonna hope and pray. We're gonna hope and pray for this thing to go down. And baby, we get the crit. Baby, we get the crit. And Clefable goes down. Now in comes Gengar. He instantly sends in this thing when we were playing, so I wanted to think he was bluffing the Scarf. Or maybe he was Sash. I couldn't really tell, but I couldn't risk if Gengar was Scarfed. So I went ahead and went right out into Wu-Tang Clan, praying he would go for like a Shadow Ball or something, but he's going to go for the Sludge Wave, surprisingly, and do a huge chunk of damage to Wu-Tang Clan, which was very, very unfortunate. I really wanted to use Kuma-O a lot better this match. He had a very, very cool set, so it's unfortunate. I was really predicting the Shadow Ball, but, you know, that's what happens. But Lycanroc is here. Lycanroc is here to put in some damage. I have Sucker Punch on this thing specifically for this Gengar. However, predicting that he did want to swap out, I believe I went for another move? Yeah, I went for the Drill Run. Predicting that, you know, I can outspeed the Gengar, hoping that it wasn't Scarfed, it was like Sashed instead. But him swapping out like that made me wonder if he was, you know, potentially Scarf or not. It kept me guessing the whole entire match. I'm not gonna lie, and you guys will see that. But Nuptup comes in. He's gonna take an Earthquake here. But this Earthquake does way too much damage. Seismitoad is a good Mon. It's a very, very good Mon. And with the Black Sludge, you know, we might be able to live another Earthquake, which is unfortunate. But he's going to go ahead and go for another Earthquake, and we're just going to go ahead and risk the biscuit here. And you guys see, Nuptup goes down. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate, because Nuptup could have helped us with the Klefki coming up here. But Baconator comes in. Baconator, being the huge powerhouse that it is, blows through so many different things. But we do have the Grass Knot here. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I'm hoping that he didn't have the Rindo Berry. And once you know it, he had the Rindo Berry. So he's going to go ahead and live. And he's going to fire off a fat, huge, unnecessary Earthquake against Baconator, which sucks. I wish we could have damaged it just a little bit more, because Baconator would have been able to help us so much in this match. That's two huge Mons that I lost for my three best Mons I lost for no reason. So now I'm down to Lycanroc and Gardevoir. It's an uphill battle from here. But you know what? I'm still feeling good. I still feel like I can really handle the Gengar well to an extent if I just play my cards and my switches right. So down goes the Seismitoad with the Joe Run, and in comes this Klefki. This is where I started to get pissed. He goes for the Thunder Wave. Damn it. Okay, I still have Sucker Punch on Lycanroc for the Gengar. I get paralyzed. The Klefki stays around. I can't Drill Run it. Okay, that's fine. I can Drill Run it next turn, and we're good. Please don't get up or Reflect. He's going to go for the Draining Kiss. Damn it. Okay, that does a lot of damage. I get paralyzed again. Come on! Let's go for the Drill Run. I can still knock out this Klefki. Another Draining Kiss. Are we serious right now? Drill Run. I got paralyzed 3 turns. If I would have been able to break through one of them, the first 2, we would have been able to handle the Gengar spot on and just Drill Run. because of those freaking Thunder Waves, Gengar, and look, another paralysis. Because of those paralysis, I had no idea if Gengar was scarfed or sashed or not, and it sucked. If Lycanroc wouldn't have gotten paralyzed any of those turns, it would have been at enough health for Sludge Wave to go ahead, and we would have been able to live one, Drill Ran it, and we would have been fine. I honestly think we could have won this game if it hadn't been for ridiculous RNG, but that Sludge Wave is going to come off against us from the Gengar. It does show to be scarfed. That's why 1000% if we hadn't gotten paralyzed those turns against the Klefki, Lycanroc would have been the savior, because Sludge Wave would not have been able to do enough. And from there, if you wanted to go ahead and go into the the Thundurus, you know, I had Stone Edge, I had I think I had a Cell Rock on there as well. Oh no, I had Stone Edge on there, so I could have hit either that and outsped it, guaranteed, or I could have lived one hit from the Gengar in Drill Ran, gone for Drill Run and knocked it out. And then if something would have happened to Lycanroc afterwards, I had a Scarfed Gardevoir to take care of the Thundurus afterwards. So it sucks that RNG decided to punch us in the face with the Clefable, with the Klefki, and the Gengar at the end. I was mad, I'm not gonna lie, but I quickly got over it. It just hurts that when you know that you've played right and you made the right moves, that RNG still bites you in the butt. But hey, that's the game we play. We're having fun for PGL, but it was a good match. It was seriously an amazing match against de-wheeling the Brisbane Scythers. So definitely be looking forward to more PGL content that's coming up on the channel as we finish out the season. But I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Thumbbrother 2, and I'll see you in the next one.